You guys hear it? Hi everyone, my name is Bianca, the artist behind Beyond Your Illustration. This is my turtle Pistachio, Philip, Mob, and Nakashi, and welcome to the fall shop update prep vlog. Yay! Long time coming. In today's video, I'm bringing you along on how I prepare for a shop update. We're designing new packaging, counting inventory, unboxing stuff, and how I set up my online shop. We're working hard and talking a lot while I get a little personal with how I'm feeling with my creative journey at the moment. Funny because I'm actually filming this a few hours before the shop update. It is currently 10:54, November 2nd, 2024. So by the time that this video is uploaded, the shop should be updated. Before we start, I just wanted to show you what's being added and restocked in the shop. The most important part, really. First up, of course, the big JJK tote bag restocked. Keychains such as the Kimi Todoke avatar, the infamous mini charms that are the size of a quarter, a lot of stickers, individual ones, and sticker sheets. And lastly, the opening of the pre-orders for Lord Death and Excalibur, which will be open until the end of the year. And that should be all. It took me the entirety of October to prep for this update, and I hope you enjoy watching the process as much as I did going through it. And I'll see you at the end. And today we're just finishing up all the packaging, thank you cards, the freebie print, and then the new packing tape. So this is the packing tape that I was working on, but I was like, it looks a little sparse, and with packing tape you think of more pattern. This is my original packing tape design from 2021. There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely, I love this design so much, but I just kind of wanted to update it. It's not really like a full redesign. I really enjoy how flowy and organic it looks. I think the one that I just showed you guys was a little too stiff, and it was just like one single graphic, but I really like it. I don't want to let go of it. So what we're gonna do, what I did was just change the color into something more blue, I think, and I just changed the font into something more script and marker like esque. So I just put like thank you for shopping small and made it more into like a white graphic instead. I don't want to waste more time stressing on the design on the new one. And also, this is just packaging. The thing is about when you're working on things, I think it's just really important to delegate whether it is actually that much of a priority. I don't think I should have been stressing on this packing tape and making it perfect when I already had a good design already. And since this is something that people are going to tear up, it's just not something to really stress about. And I think changing the color in itself is already a new design, and just, yeah, as long as I have the pattern, I think it's quite solid. For like, honestly, the past like 30 minutes, I was just like trying to figure out what blue to get, and I kind of just settled on this blue. This blue, I think, really pops out with the brown. It's Pantone coded 285, and on the screen it does not look like this color at all. So that's why it's really important to have a swatch book so you can really know, because this is like a very universal swatch book, so manufacturers also reference this. So since a lot of them are overseas, and you can't really, I think a lot of cameras can't really capture the actual color of a swatch, I think it's important to have a Pantone book that you can reference. They are an investment and a half, but I say it's like one of the best investments to do because it prevents you from spending a lot of money on fixing a color mistake that could have been prevented. This in October, exactly 4 years ago. It says to replace the guide every 8 to 12 months. No, you don't have to do that. Just keep them out of sunlight. That's all that matters. This was the first thank you card. You can see it's very, I don't know, I just felt like there was just too much going on, and I simplified it by a lot. But I really wanted it to be different from my previous thank you cards, because the other ones, the text was on the top, and I just really wanted to do something different. I think I've already done like this composition already. I was like, was not really feeling it at all. Wait, do I not know how to spell? What is this D? Wait, I'm missing a D. Damn it. Okay. You know, I kind of caught myself. Wait, this is so embarrassing. It's like, this looks so wrong. Oh my god, I forgot a D. It's like D. What is this D? You know, strong selling is not. It is not my strongest. It's not my strongest. That's why I draw for a living. Embarrassing. We got rejected from SAG Anime. Beginning of 2025 is looking very sparse. ALA, I missed the apps because I didn't realize it was first come first serve. I thought it was just like one of those situations where you just apply and you get juried. That's not the case. And for Katsucon, the results hasn't come out yet for SAG Anime Winter. Not all hope is lost. There's like a waitlist sign up in December that I'm going to try and get in. Also like a badge art contest that I'm gonna apply for as well, which is due in November. So that's gonna get on that. Rejection is redirection, so I just have to get creative in the beginning of the year. But my goal is not to rely on conventions too much, so I will be focusing on other things as well. She is the inspo. Slow and steady. Love you, Pistachio. You have been a great addition. She really doesn't like smooth flooring, so she's actually quite comfortable with being on a little napkin. And she does get a little. She does dig in the dirt all day. So also, you know, it's great. She's very well behaved, and sometimes I draw with her around, and she just kind of just chills there. So it's even more funnier. You've done your dues. Okay, let's go back to your enclosure. Alright, go back home. Go back home. Ta-da. Go, girl. She's had enough of me. I don't want to overstimulate her, but we also got like this little Bowser flag from Mario World, so, and she likes this little log thing now. The freebie sticker for the first 50 orders. Get like a little never give up sticker from Mr. Philip itself. Finished the backing cards for the keychain, so they're gonna be around 3 by 4. Okay, 3 by 4. I always have like the physical keychain next to me so I can just see how they look. Need different designs, so I can put any keychain, and but it looks very cohesive and on brand. And my brand colors are usually blue, yellow, and orange. Branding is actually really important so people can remember you, but I really try my best not to make packaging that people can just, you know, just throw out immediately. I kind of want people to be creative with it and use it for their little memorabilia and stuff. So that's why I have like a little cut line over here, so people can just cut my branding out, just toss that if anything. We are going to the library today because I cannot work in this space at the moment. It's a mess. If you don't want to work at a cafe because you don't want to spend money like I do, I just pack a lunch and make my drink at home, and then I go to my local library. And if you don't have a local library, maybe go to your local community college. Maybe. Because I feel like when you go to a cafe, of course, it's like protocol to like buy something. And I'm saving money. I don't have the funding at the moment for a $8 matcha latte. Be there for like about 2 hours, and I'm gonna editing all of my stuff in one sitting, especially because it's like short format. It's like really easy to just, after you get into like a flow of like what you like, or like getting an idea of your editing style, it's like really easy. Reels off the dot. A lot of people ask me like, Bianca, how do you just come up with this stuff? It's like after a while you kind of get like a gist of like what you like posting, what you like consuming. Sometimes it's like really best if you like watching that type of stuff. I think it's easier to make it because there's like less resistance because you already enjoy it. Wired headphones, because I don't know, I feel like having sometimes the noise cancelling headphones gives me anxiety because I need to know what's going on around me. few orders that I need to drop off at the post office as well. So I'm doing a lot of stuff. That should be it though. Purse, other purse. Back home, and this is my dinner. I made these out of rice paper, and there's beef inside, and I made this little chili oil dip, like similar to what you get at Hot Pot. So I feel like I need to get my bangs trimmed because I've been clipping them way too long, but I have such a bad history of cutting my bangs really badly. Like, get so botched sometimes that I just can't afford to have botched bangs anymore. I am a grown woman with money, so I'm going to probably get it trimmed. And very big news, I'm planning after all my finances get like straightened out and through the shop update, I'm going to apply to be an LLC, which is very different from sole proprietorship. I have an inkling. I mean, I feel like I should have done this firsthand. This is very technical, but I should have done this firsthand, that to apply as an LLC, because you're able to separate your personal and your business finances just in case you get sued. But in my little tiny head, when I was like 21, I was like, they're not gonna sue me. But I have a feeling that next year I'm going to be working with more brands and more commission work, so I just, as an extra insurance for myself, I'm going to apply as that. It is a little bit more expensive. I know it's like about like $600 to $800 every year. It's like an annual subscription type of situation, and you have to constantly upkeep the license itself. So yeah, it's a lot of technical work. I don't often talk about it. I usually just put like a little artsy, cutesy, like look at me draw in this very nicely color graded film, but this is like a lot of admin work and not a lot of creating technically. Like, even for the backing cards, like this is, I know I'm like drawing and stuff, but I'm not drawing for myself, I'm drawing for my business. But I also been like thinking about like painting again. But right before all of this, I actually learned how to draw traditionally and painted traditionally. My main medium was acrylic, and I usually did portraiture. It was like my favorite subject to draw, but recently I've been having like a little like kick to do landscapes, because you have like less pressure to. The past few years I've been getting a little bit uptight and not having fun when I'm creating stuff, so it's not really a new era, but like more like rediscovering myself, because I'm hitting like a weird wall when it comes to my creative journey. Because even though I do love making fan art and drawing my stuff, I currently don't have like anything that I'm like hyper fixated on, and I'm really trying not to rely on that feeling for me to draw. I start drawing more was like during like more harder parts of my life, and I really want to move past that and draw regardless of how I'm feeling, because it's like very, I don't know, it's like a, I also like I watched like the movie Fujimoto's Look Back, and I think there's something after walking out of theater, after crying my eyes out. I've been just crying a lot through like hearing and watching movies and stories and stuff. But I think doing all of that again is it's really head work again and start thinking, because I don't like where I am at the moment. I mean, like, I don't hate it, but I feel like I could be doing something. I can just be doing something. You can see took so much time. I had to do a lot. So I'm at my last 2 stickers I have to count, but I have to count my sticker sheets. While I was counting all these beautiful stickers, I usually put a audiobook in Your Slip by Ashley Poston. This one. I'm a very slow reader. I'm not like a manic reader. I'm more of a manic reader when it comes to comics. But when it comes to like physical books or like audiobooks, I actually go through like only like 1 to 2 books a month, depending, because I feel like it would be like kind of like overload if I read too much. I think I just treat it more as like a treat. I highly recommend Libby if you don't want to buy books. I've been using Libby ever since the app came out, ever since it, and it's been a godsend. I cannot really sit down and read a book because I have so much work to do, but while usually in silence, so having a good book keeps you company, and it's really nice. If you guys have any book recommendations, please let me know. I'm really open to a lot of books. I've been trying to get more into fantasy, do get into fantasy, I need to have like the whole world building mapped out for me. That's how I end up on Reddit. Yeah, I'm going to count the rest of these sticker sheets, all these sticker sheets, and I'm about to eat dinner. I finally started meal prepping. Ben and I made meatballs and some veggies and some breakfast sandwiches, which are actually really good. I think this is the most productive I've ever been in a very long time, because I need to open my shop by the end of this month, and that is a goal of mine. 17 released their, well, I think they released it earlier, but they released their new album, so I'm gonna give it a listen. I will let you know so I don't get copyrighted. My favorite songs of the album, because no matter what, I will enjoy a 17 album. No matter what, I will at least enjoy it. This is the face of a very stressed out woman, thinking that she had enough stock, but she didn't, because I don't count inventory, and it's biting me in the butt severely right now. It looks like a lot, right? It's not a lot. It's not a lot of bags. Luckily, I have enough Satsusugu heart bags and a lot of KFC medium bags. That's fine. I thought I had another box of large tote bags for the KFC ones. I don't. So upset. I'm like seething in anger right now because of how mad I am at myself. Sit here reflecting on my life. I just kind of realized I really have not been taking myself seriously for like God knows how long. I think this whole inventory fiasco is a wake-up call. You'd be surprised that have not been really functioning at 100% with my business or my art. I honestly think I've been working at least like 25%. But just recently, I think after this year, 2024, it has been such a wonderful and fulfilling year. I've been allowing myself to take up space, if that makes sense. Like allowing myself to actually enjoy things and actually delving into my interests again, with not like the attitudes like, oh, it's not, I don't think I should do that, because like what's the point, I actually starting to care again. Running a business is not for the faint of heart, especially for those who are kind of uptight and have high expectations for themselves, and when things hit the fan, you kind of just disassociate, and you kind of just crash out just a little bit. And that's like the it's not it's a learning curve and a half for those who are very hard on themselves. And again, just recently I've been nicer to myself, and like reassuring myself that I am doing everything to the best of my abilities. I know I want more, and I need to do more, and I need to be okay with being uncomfortable, because I know at the end of the day it's going to be worth it. Yeah, I did not expect this inventory thing is giving me like an existential crisis of like where I am and how I am as a person. But yeah, I've been sitting here. I was upset for sure for like the first like hour with how like why I could be more responsible. Like, why didn't I do this? I literally had 2 months to do all of this. But of course, I admitting that you're at fault, and you knowing that there is room to improve, and what you're gonna do afterward is the most important part. Because you can literally sit here and wallow in your mistakes and like blame yourself, but I don't think that's productive. Have your moment, have like an hour or two to seethe in anger. But after that, you just gotta handle. This is something that I have been struggling with, like regarding inventory. I know it's a problem, and finally I'm going to fix it, because there's a lot to do. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. This is not very like I online I really do keep like I try my best to look as professional and like responsible, and look at me. It's all a facade, guys. I feel like that Elmo meme where it's like he's on fire like the majority of the time, which is quite unfortunate, but I'm getting my life together. I'm getting it together, and I'm excited what I can do if I do operate at 100% again. I think the last time I really operated at 100% was like literally my first year of my business, and after that it's just like a lot of personal stuff happened, and it all went crashing down. So, but just recently, on the bright side, things are everything is okay. So yeah, thank you for listening to this rant. We're gonna continue discounting and organizing all these bags. So yeah. I just kind of just wanted to hold the microphone with Jennifer from Le Seraphim's photo card. But anyway, anywho, we are currently at the final stage of this here of the packing tape, and as you can see from here, blue and beautiful, gorgeous. Working on this thing, which is the trinket envelope, and this is like the mock-up of it. I'm not going to print these at home because I'm too lazy. So I might change it to trinket delivery. I think that'd be like much cuter. And also I think I'm just contributing to the trinket community, because my bags as well just sound like this. It's so loud. I don't have my bag on me, but you can hear me a mile away. We have a little bit to do. Almost done. I'm really excited, because after this I'm going to start moving towards promotions, which is probably my favorite part. Prior to a shop opening, I'm like radio silent online, and and when I do need to promote, I will promote the hell out of my shop. I will post every single day, and then when the shop opening happens and I have to pack orders, you will not hear from me again until I have another project to do. New packaging just came in today. I did not do an unboxing because I just ripped it apart because of how excited I was. But look at the little print. Look at Pistachio. So cute. And I like how the texture is like more of like it's like plain paper that people can write on. Like so cute. I really like how the colors turned out. There's like a thank you card with of course, the little things so I can write people's names to make it more personable. And then we have like, hello, my name is, a QR code for people to scan. I don't have the Philip one yet because I actually ordered more of these. The new keychain backings, so it can look really cool when people open their bags, and it's like wrapped up really nicely and presentable. I just don't want to throw it in like in a envelope like what I do at conventions. I do a little bit more care when it gets to the look of a delivery, because it takes a while to arrive and you pay shipping, so you try to make the experience much worth it. That's what I honestly did today. I woke up so late and I was like, I did a lot of work yesterday, so I did all my admin work in the morning as fast as possible so I can just focus on making this Snoopy bakery Lego set that my sister got me for my birthday. And it's been very, very relaxing. It's like 6 o'clock right now, so let's kind of probably do this for like another hour, and then I'm gonna, yeah. But this is how it's supposed to look like. Look how cute! A little cake and little bakery shop. Exciting unboxing. Very big package. I've been listening to the Brat, and it's completely different, but also still Brat playlist. Personally, I really like the Apple remix with a Japanese house. It was like really ironic when I first listened to the song. I was just like, this sounds so familiar. I can't put my finger on it. And it turned out it was like a Japanese house. I did my final intro design, like an album cover based on like a song. It's kind of like synesthesia, basically, like you're trying to visualize the sound and represent it through what's it called, through shape and color and stuff. And I Saw You in a Dream by Japanese House back in like 2018, so my body knew who this was immediately. And yeah, I've been listening to it and it just feels so cool and nice. For me, regarding music, that's like a whole different art form, right? I'm not really musically inclined, even though I'm Filipino. Ironically, I cannot dance, I cannot sing, but I can draw cute characters. A Shopify counter. I think it was finally time. I've been seeing this around like other small business owners. I'm like, where do you guys get that? I didn't know Shopify had their own little shop. Duh. It's Shopify. It's like a tiny little thing, but it just looks so tiny on camera. Look. That's crazy. Thank you everyone who has ordered within like the past 4 years. I really appreciate it. It's gonna be so exciting. It'll be really fun during shop openings. We're gonna hear like the little room is really coming together. Long time no see. I just wanted to show you the drastic difference between my sketches specifically for my catalogs. I kind of just laid out like the general information and what text I need to put, and then the actual catalog itself is honestly, it's like night and day. Here it is, and it's beautiful, nicely done goodness. The most important part is the cover. The first panel, most important. So I usually do the most popular product that people will remember and will be willing to post on their stories. So of course the Satsugu heart bag is one of the most important ones by far. And then I usually have all of the prices as big as possible so people will not miss it. Similar to my signage when I do Artist Alley, big numbers and everything will just follow, and I do just like small text underneath if it's like super tiny, just letting people know it's like matte vinyl, or like these are just planner stickers with little asterisks to indicate like something's very different. On my end of panel, I usually add like the date again. This is an online shop update, not me, because it is confusing. I do have a picture of myself looking like I'm boothing, but it's not. It's an online shop. I just wanted to add like a personal picture of me, just to, you know, add to put a face to what I'm doing. And then I add the shop URL at the very end. I'm getting better design wise every time I do these, because this is a whole different skill set of the world of graphic design. And I always talk about this in my videos of the importance of it, because graphic design is everywhere. It's in the signs that we read every day, like the menu, the restaurant, regarding the ballots that we vote in. It is everywhere, and I try to spread the word and highly recommend people to learn a little bit about graphic design. There's a lot of the videos on it and stuff I learned through my local community college, so that's why I have a quite good understanding of the importance of it. So typography, composition, and hierarchy is the main 3 elements of graphic design. Encompasses good visual communication. So whenever you are marketing your stuff, especially when you're online, when you're trying to market your work and sell it to people and stuff, it's really important to have a digestible and easy to understand graphics, especially in Artist Alley with the signage specifically. So it will really help you in the long run when promoting your stuff, because it's gonna be like branding, be easily recognizable, and you just look very clean and professional. And I usually associate myself more of being a designer than like an illustrator, and I think it really shows, especially when it's time to market and showcase announcements. And I also want to show you guys the physical packaging for the print. There's 2 colorways. There's the Pistachio colorway and then the Mr. Philip, the mailman colorway. And I really love these. I've been using the same thank you cards for the past 3 years, because I bought like over 1,000 of them, and it took about 3 years to get through them. And it was so difficult to start from scratch, and just understanding where I am as an artist and what I want to showcase to people I was really wrapping my head around making these. But of course I made like a little for you. If you see, like, the for you is a smiley face. I originally wanted to make this into like a starburst shape, but I was like really thinking about it. It's just like functionality wise, like people are gonna have a hard time taking out the sticker. But I didn't want it to make it a circle. I didn't want to make it a square, so I made it like a little biscuit shape. But it's like so cool. I think it's like, it feels like me, and I feel like I've evolved a lot this past year. When you really enjoy what you do, it will really show in your work. And what I'm really proud of is it's really ironic, because the catalogs really are not a product. They're not something that I get like monetary value from them. They're just marketing materials basically, but I do feel very fulfilled when I work on them. I know it's like tiring with the marketing aspect. I know a lot of artists want to draw. It's like the main thing that they want to do. But if you are going to be a small business, the best way to put it, I think you really need to get past that, like, oh, that's kind of cringe, like I keep posting the same stuff every single time. And you have to understand that it's just part of like the job. 3 days before the shop opening, and we are down to the nitty-gritty, aka me working on the website itself. This is always the last part, like the cherry on top, because I have all the products, then I have all the marketing complete. Now just the website, which is probably, again, the most important part behind this entire past. Actually, it didn't really take that long. 2 days, I just spent like making sure all the logistics, the pricing, the descriptions are correct. Posted the catalog on Instagram per usual, and a lot of people really like the catalog. Someone said like I would buy the catalog, and it's like, stop it. I'll show you guys the little differences that I made, because I really like the theme. I'm watching Abbott Elementary. It's so funny. it's a good thing I didn't watch like season 3, so I had like a whole season. She's so funny. I love Janine. Anyway, so this is the current website and this is the past website. So but it looks pretty much identical. I just wanted to just change the stickers and the things that I'm offering. Of course, the new arrivals are going to look completely different. So of course I added the keychain, which is kind of like the main new additions, and some of the princess stickers, and of course the new pre-order for the Lord Death and the Excalibur. And for this one, as you can see, it's just like all the stuff that I breaking the fourth wall here, but I'm actually working on this vlog as we speak, and then we're like a day, but it's literally November 1st while I'm before the shop opening, trying to get this out the day of, or at least the day after the shop opening, so you guys can see like the entire progress of it. And so I opened the shop early, a day before, as a test run with my mutuals and my close friends, and I've gotten like a few orders already. Thank you guys, I love you. And usually they tell me if there's anything wrong with the site and their feedback, if it's like working and stuff. So but this is the final site and I'm super excited. Good morning. She's on like a, did she pee? She peed on the thing. No. Middle of all this chaos, it's almost 10:30, so about an hour and a half until the opening. I'm trying to do a little shop announcement on Instagram. Use Comic Sans, and even if I did use Comic Sans, it looks actually pretty good for what it is. I got my emotional support plushies. Akashi has just been there since day one. If you guys been here since 2020, Akashi is from Haikyuu, and yeah, he's my favorite character. And the Haikyuu TikToks where they got like their dolls, and he's just stayed ever since and became like a staple. Mob, I just thought he was just a very funny plushie to have. I personally just love Mob Psycho as well, and these are both my sons. All three of them, including Philip, my sons. I'm so nervous. Post this on Instagram to let people know. I can't even speak. Even after like 4 years, I really appreciate that you guys stuck around. A lot of the comments whenever I do post, like, or when I do go to conventions and stuff, I've been following you since 2020. And that statement in itself is crazy. Like 4 years, you guys did not leave. You guys did not leave and stayed to see what I'm gonna create next, which is quite amazing. So having this beautiful community and meeting all of my current mutuals and friends has been an amazing experience. Next year, big plans. I'm planning to do a postcard/sticker club. It's gonna be my original work. So for those who have been following me for a long time but just like my style, this is like perfect for you. So you don't have to wait like for a shop update and stuff. And it will be like about $7 or $8. I'm sending you guys letters or like gifts and stuff. And my love language is actually gift giving. 2025, something more consistent and something for me to have a goal on every month, really. 11:55, we're gonna post it on the thing. Okay, we're gonna post the link as well. Okay, remove password. It's open. Alright. Thank you guys. Like, I have over 100 orders, which is kind of crazy. I made a few mistakes with the listings. I forgot to list out Mob, my idiot sandwich, and I forgot to do like mention that there's even bundles. But I just spent like the past 30 minutes. Oh my god, I'm just so overwhelmed. So the messages that you guys are sending me, I'm just very thankful. I just was kind of very hard on myself because I did miss like a few things on the site, but it's fine. So I'm gonna get a Cinnabon. I've been craving Cinnabon. Wrap this up. Hold on, better lighting. My next event will be SJ Made Holiday Fair in Santa Clara in California, and my last event will be at Anime Weekend Atlanta in Georgia. In this house. Oh, there's just so much going on, but I'm buzzing with happiness, and oh my god, thank you. And I hope to I will package all your guys' orders with so much love and care and attention. I'm so excited to use all the new packaging, and I hope you guys enjoy all of that. So stay tuned. Thank you so much. Bye.